What's going on, y'all? My name is Joel Titch, and today, bringing you more SCL action, this time between Laroxyl of the Spartans and Dcae of the Shoguns. Both brought some HO last week, if I remember correctly, but have opted not to do so this time. Dcae bringing the triple psychic team that, once again, I think this is slightly different than his version from a couple weeks ago, but interesting to see him bust that out twice. Diglett in on an expected, whatever Aber was going to do. It's going to mean Dcae's Mienfu is going to eat a knock first. Can go for the fake out here if he desires. Laroxyl obviously goes to the Mienfu, predicting the Pharaoh, I suppose. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Laroxyl's obviously in the better position. Does take the fake out. I don't think HJK normally kills Mienfu from 86, but I could be wrong, of course. Obviously, Laro's Mienfu is in no danger at all. Goes for the high jump kick on the incoming Natu. I think Dcae made the best play as well there. And now Natu's in. Natu, obviously, very threatening between its fire and psychic coverage. Just kind of has no switch-ins in LC overall. And it's going to be able to threaten out the Mienfu here. Pawn is an obvious option if we want to avoid the psychic damage. Star U can easily come in as well, assuming it's non-life orb, of course. Or we can risk the speed tie and go right for the knockoff. I don't necessarily see the merit in that, but it is an option for sure. Laroxyl does go to a Star U. He's going to eat a T-Wave, and that's very unfortunate for Laro there. Star U tends not to be running much natural cure these days. Normally it's going to be an analytic mon, so that para should be staying throughout the course of the match, and that makes Dcae's job a lot easier. U-turns out, I assumed a pony? Pharaoh, obviously. What am I talking about? Going to take a decent chunk from the Ice Beam. I would love to see a I think you can go for either knock or a T-Wave here. I would love to see another T-Wave on an expected Mienfu just to catch it. Make life easier, but I think rocks are also a valid play. I think knock is also a valid play. I don't really... Rocks is, I guess, also an option, but I don't necessarily see rocks as being optimal here. Starry's actually going to stay in and go for the Hydro Pump and going to eat another T-Wave like I was expecting. I said I would like to see another T-Wave there. He's going to get a bit more chip on the Pharaoh, which is great. Pharaoh's obviously annoying for Star U, but as well as like Fungus and things. Now comes Mienfu, and it does eat the T-Wave. I like that play from Dcae. Dcae's been really, really good these last couple weeks. I've been liking his teams and how he's been playing, and I like that T-Wave as well. I think Mienfu can go for a pretty free knockoff here if he wants to. Dcae can go to his own Fu, I suppose.
expecting that. I don't expect a HJK
out of Laroxyl here at least. But who knows? Dcae's gonna go to his Natu on the HJK. Well, shows what I know. But Natu's in it again. I like a Psychic here. I don't like Pawn is whatever. You outspeed, like you can't be pursued. I think Psychic's fine here. That does give an opportunity to get up rocks, I suppose, for Laroxyl, but I like a Psychic. Mienfoo will live the Psychic, I believe, actually. Perhaps a U-turn's actually better. To your own Foo. Yeah, that might actually be the better play. A U-turn into your own Foo. He's not HJKing again. I believe he lives the Psychic being at full like this and not knocked. So into your own Foo, you can go for a knock from there. You can U-turn out once again. It seems like the better sequence to me if I'm Dcae. Laroxyl, I think, either goes Pawn here or goes for the knock, knowing he'll live with his Eviolite still intact here. I think both plays are fairly well covered by Dcae going to his own, U-turning out to his own Foo, which he does, which he's gonna do. Or he could go to his Diglett, I suppose. Diglett will be nice for Abra though, so I don't expect to be wanting to play a Sucker Punch mind game here on that. I mean, you can just go Foo, click, knock off, honestly. It's a little slower, but I think it's ultimately the better option, especially if... Oh, no. You just ignore everything I said. There is the possibility that this is probably EVO dig, seeing that he's going for it like this. There's a possibility that this dig just gets counter-trapped by an Air Balloon Diglett over on the Laroxyl side. I see Air Balloon Diglett as fairly likely, actually, just because it doesn't deal with the Scarf Mudbray very well otherwise. So we'll see if that is in fact the case here. See, I'm picking up some stuff, guys. I'm picking up some stuff. Still no SSLC expert, but I'm watching these games has increased my knowledge a bit. But yeah, Air Balloon Diglett, like I was postulating here. So Dcae's Diglett is counter trap. It does win the speed time. It's able to Rock Tomb, which is pretty important actually. Now Digletts can be outsped by everything except Pharaoh on Dcae's side. So it won't be able to get off like a Final Gambit or anything. It can Sucker Punch, of course, but Pony G's gonna come in here. I think Psychic is very free here. His only Psychic resist is Abra, who, I mean, will take the Psychic pretty well, but okay, oh, Substitute. Substitute's not always seen on your ponies. Are we sub CM? Probably not, right? Oh, sub physical. Interesting. I think being physical is notably worse for Dcae here. It is definitely defensive Staryu over here, taking that little damage. Oh, LC rolls, baby. Miss. Alright, we get a para flinch. Para and or flinch. Alright. Now he doesn't have to risk a miss if he's got a move that doesn't... Oh, instead decides to try to get with sub. I respect it. Gonna go for it again. Very beautiful. Now it can't be trapped by the Diglett. In retaliation, gonna... Fine, I guess. So, Physical Pony G is not something we see a ton of. Obviously, it has the Zen Head, but I don't think it needs to be carrying the Play Rough as well. It probably has Double Kick for Pawn in this situation, and is obviously Sub Morning Sun as its other two moves. Might not have the Double Kick though, because Double Kick would have not even risked a miss there. So. I don't know what else it could be. The Play Rough. Play Rough is strong. It could be high horsepower as well. I suppose. What else does Pony G also gets? Wild Charge. Wild Charge doesn't seem particularly relevant though. So I would assume usually Double Kick. Possibly high horsepower. Possibly it's just Mystical Fire last move as well. But who knows? Laroxyl running low on time. Out comes Diglett. I don't think Diglett kills here. This pony is at full. But we'll see here. Beat up would be only 3 hits because Mienfu's parried, so that definitely isn't going to be able to get the job done. EQ doing no damage, actually. My lord. My word. Yeah, Dcae's in a very strong position with this triple Psychic Core once again. This isn't... Yeah, there's no way it's the exact same as from 2 weeks ago, but I don't remember what it looked like. We're going to go Morning Sun again. Lovely. Yeah, this Pony G is looking very strong. Abra's likely not Shadow Ball, or maybe it is. Who knows? We'll find out now, of course. Double Kick was the last move. Didn't want to miss. Just wanted to break a sash, if possible. It is Shadow Ball. Pony G still not taking any damage from that. Jesus Christ, this pony went crazy this game. Does go down to the Shadow Ball. Out's gonna come Dcae's own Abra, who might be sashed. Probably is, given situation. Wins the speed tie anyway, and that's gonna be all she wrote. I mean, if it's life, I don't think Fungus probably lives in. If it's not Life Orb though, but Dcae knows that. It's gonna go to his Natu on the Fungus' Spore. Psychic does reasonable damage. Sludge Bomb. Psychic's gonna take that out. Outgun's gonna come Mienfu, who's gonna go down to the crit Psychic. Obviously, that was crit didn't matter for the overall result. Dcae's gonna pick up another win on the season. He's really starting to round into form. I've been really impressed with him these last few weeks. Laroxyl, unfortunately, drops that game. I believe Laroxyl's 3-3 now. Dcae might be... I think Dcae might also be 3-3 or 4-2. It's been hard to keep track of records, actually. I haven't really been paying that much attention. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, please feel free to hit the like, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.